Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the latest digital review from us here at Flick Direct. And for today's digital review, I'm here to talk to you all about Avatar: The Way of Water. Avatar: The Way of Water is a sequel to 2009's Avatar, and as you all can imagine, this film takes place after the events of that said film more than a decade, as a matter of fact, in which once again we follow Jake Sully's family as after an old threat rises once more, he finds himself going to a new place with his family and trying to adapt to survive. I quite enjoyed the first Avatar film. Now, do I think it is one of the greatest films of all time? Absolutely not. But do I think it is a groundbreaking visual spectacle of a movie? Absolutely, but in terms of an overall film, I do find that it is a flawed film that does have some of the greatest visual spectacle that you'll ever see in a film, whether you're watching it in 2009 with this movie, or the first movie, or Avatar: The Way of Water's case. Because like with that first movie, Avatar: The Way of Water is once again a visual spectacle that will most likely blow your eye sockets out. Well, blow your eyes out of their eye sockets, what I was trying to say. To say that Avatar: The Way of Water is a visual spectacle is, honest to God, such a massive understatement. This is one of those films that you can clearly see why it took them more than a decade to release this movie, because this is one of those movies that will easily have some of the best visual effects you'll ever see, probably in your life. Great sound design, great performances, a great storyline with some incredible action sequences, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I wouldn't mind seeing the rest of the sequels because there's supposed to be 3 more sequels, but what we do have here is a very entertaining movie. Getting into the audio and video quality, starting off with the video quality, Avatar: The Way of Water, its digital release on 4K, is presented on an aspect ratio of 185:1, which is the aspect ratio of the IMAX, which I absolutely love, by the way. What I'm about to say is a huge understatement, but to say this movie is a breathtaking marvel still on a home video screen is an absolute understatement. Movies like Avatar: The Way of Water were meant to see on the big screen, but if you did miss your chance to see the movie theater, which I don't understand because this movie made over $2.3 billion last time I checked, but anyways, but in 4K HDR, this movie looks absolutely astonishing, and once again, to say that this movie looks great in 4K on digital HD or the digital 4K release, it is just an absolute understatement of the entire year so far. Image quality, to say the least, looks absolutely outstanding, where they're looking at close-ups of characters' faces, the individual strands on characters' faces, whether it's, of course, some of them have their beards with the male characters, the strands of hair look absolutely incredible, the costume design looks absolutely amazing, and especially the color blue has never looked this beautiful. I mean, oh my god. And even more so, guys, and I know you guys are gonna ask me about this, how do the underwater scenes look? The underwater scenes, to say the least, are a visual spectacle to behold. The shadow detail and the black levels look absolutely incredible. In terms of a video transfer, it looks flawless. Going on to the audio quality, Avatar: The Way of Water is in a Dolby Atmos track, and the Dolby Atmos track here is just, to say the least, perfection. The best thing is, when I first saw this movie in the theater, it was in a Dolby Atmos theater. And I'm happy to say the Dolby Atmos track here does such a great job of emulating that first time watch, because the Dolby Atmos track here is such a lossless experience that somehow translates that theater experience near almost seamlessly into a great Dolby Atmos soundscape. Dialogue that sounds crystal clear, the film's original score sounds great, the film's action sequences sound just, oh my god. The film's action sequences sound absolutely amazing, especially in the film's incredible third act. How amazing, how richly detailed, and how layered that Dolby Atmos soundscape is. So all I'm gonna say is this, guys, what I'm saying is not doing this film's audio justice. It is something that you need to hear in order to believe it. Finally, moving on to the special features, Avatar The Way of Water's digital release does come with a few featurettes, but two that I want to talk about is there is, guys, oh my word, a great documentary over 2.5 hours, by the way, that goes into the making of the film, and just about one more, there's a really cool music video on there. I mean, it's actually really, really cool. All in all, what we have here is a very solid film, a very entertaining film that has some of the greatest visual effects you'll ever see, with amazing video, incredible audio, with some great featurettes. So definitely, guys, if you miss your chance in this movie in the theater, pick this movie, whether it's on digital or if you want to wait, but trust me, guys, watch it digitally. It is a great experience. I hope you all enjoyed our digital review of Avatar The Way of Water. If so, please hit that like button, also share, and don't forget the subscribe button and the notification bell for our latest digital review goes live. If you guys want to see our previous 2 reviews, please click it right there or right there. And of course, until our next review goes live, we'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, guys. Hit like, smash subscribe, and get notified for when our reviews, interviews, and news go live.